the comment is, I found Max to be pushy here. Ick. And I agree. I think Max is really weird and pushy.
I feel like you've said that from the beginning, like even when he asked her out and he said, why don't we be friends? And you threw up a little in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you have been saying that. And then he got snowed in somehow in Stars Hollow. Okay, writers,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
okay. That's cool. That's cool. We need a Max in
And
our
I
life.
can't get over him sleeping on the couch and
Yes.
Rory coming home to her teacher on the couch. That gave me such embarrassment for just that whole situation made me crazy. Why on the couch?
When Max was stuck at Stars Hollow at Lorelai's town, they had their first date, like by default. So they walked around and then he's stuck there. His car is stuck there overnight. So he technically needs a place to stay, right? He comes up to her door and she suddenly realized, and we get to watch this, she suddenly realized, wait, I've never had a guy over. And even though my daughter is at her grandparents' house, this still feels gross. And he, out of his face, was like, well, you're going to let someone in at some point. It might as well be me. And he was kind of, I think he even made a face like, why are you even second guessing this? Your daughter's not here. What's the big deal? And I'm like, what's the big deal? You're about to be inside me. That's what you want, right? So let's make that a big deal. This is our first date. You are my daughter's teacher. We already said this could get very complicated. This is next level stuff. Why aren't you questioning it a little bit? And also, I just said, I've never done this before. When somebody says I've never done this before, they're asking you to put some like gentle gloves on.
Right.
No?
Exactly. They're asking for like a little bit of empathy and like care or like a little bit of comfort or,
and I don't think he was giving her that, as poetic as he is. He gave her no empathy.
And like I have no pity for the stranded man. Boo-hoo, I have nowhere to go. And be like, oh, I guess you could stay here. I'd be like, no, that's not my problem. I didn't make this problem for you. Also, I own a hotel.
Well, she runs an inn, right?
I know.
It's like down the block. She could take him there. She has a car.
Yeah, and also he could sleep on the couch in the inn. Like, that's weird. Why is he on the couch?
That's weird.
Why didn't he just sleep in Rory's bed?
Ew.
See, it's as ew to me.
That is really gross. Your teacher in your bed. Oh, just saying that. Whoa. No. And then she does let him inside just for coffee, even though it's nighttime, Carrie. And turns out Lane is there. She's hanging out because she, touched somebody's hair when she wasn't supposed. That was a whole thing. Yeah. So she's there. And so because Lane is there, Lorelai's like, well, we're not sleeping with each other, even though I think you can sleep next to each other. This is a 16-year-old girl and she's on a different floor. Instead, you leave her on the same floor.
Yes.
A stranger.
Yeah. A stranger to her, a grown man stranger who you didn't want in your house to begin with. Your impulse was to not let him in. Now he's on the couch with Lane.
Whose mother, if she finds out that there was a dude in the house, adult or otherwise, that she did not know about her child, she would never let that girl into Lorelai's house again.
Nope.
God, Max. So Max brings out that in me.
Okay, so I know. By
the way, Bash Lee is saying, I hope there's less Max in the future. Do you hope the same thing?
I also hope there's less Max in the future. I have I was about to say this, actually. I have a theory that there is not less Max in the future because you have told me that fans love Max. And I'm like, if that implies to me that there's more Max going forward.
But I'll tell you, fans love Tristan also. What do you make of that?
That Tristan moves so Tristan doesn't go forward?
See, fans, that's the thing. No matter what character you've already seen, whether they come back or not, fans already have a giant opinion of them.
Right.
So I don't know.